Good morning.
Underscore Mel says, good morning.
Good morning. Bit of a late start today. Is Notibot going to post in the Discord or not? There it goes. Good deal. I'm glad that's happening a lot faster.
93 says, Chef Fry.
Good morning. Let me go grab my coffee. It's ready. We'll grab it off the machine and we'll get going.
Exo underscore Mel says, yeah, it's been chaotic over here. Courtney G says, good morning.
We had some super heavy fog set in this morning, and it was so thick on the way to school. And then I had to drive back over to my mom's house. Oh, man. Good morning, Courtney. Oh, okay. Here we are. Oh, I worked hard yesterday, y'all. So did Mini Chef, man. Big W to Mini Chef, because I couldn't have got done what I got done without him. He did a lot with the loppers, getting some of the bigger stuff cut down like into manageable sizes that I could then kind of bundle down and get into the fire. But gosh, that was just so much. It was so much.
Exo underscore Mel says, husband got to work. Realized he left his badge in his truck.
Oh,
but
no.
He dropped his truck off 30 minutes in the opposite direction of his work.
Oh,
so
no.
he's gonna be like 1.5 hours late.
Oh, no. And I'm
Exo
sure.
underscore Mel says, also our road buckled and was spewing water because a
Oh.
water main broke.
Oh, that is chaos right there. I've seen that happen. That's crazy. And it can do so much damage so quick. Okay. Are you trying to play? It's fine if not. I get it. Chaos, right? I don't know. Where's my mouse? There it is.
Exo underscore Mel says, it was a lot of water.
Oh, yeah. Maine, there is usually like somewhere between 3.5 and 5-inch pipe full of high pressure water. It's a lot of water. It's got that still. It's that I think it's just with certain lights hitting it. It's got that super shiny look to it now. Because we got rid of the bad part of the shine. But this is coming along super nice.
Exo underscore Mel says, I can get on for about an hour.
Word. So I need to. How much moss did she? She left some moss somewhere, I think. Right? Did I use that already? I think I used that already.
Hey, hey.
Good morning.
Exo underscore Mel says, are we ready to decorate
No,
there,
no,
or
no.
should I gather more materials?
I'm gonna start doing some work in the walls. I'm gonna do some light additions of cobblestone and mossy, and I'm gonna shave down that diorite deposit.
Cassie Xoxo 93 says,
And give
all
it.
these beautiful people in here this morning.
I know all the beautiful people.
Exo
all the
underscore
beautiful
Mel
people.
says, I I saw you
Just
needed
just not
cobblestone,
this one.
and I have a bunch, so we'll bring some over.
Okay, cool. Cool. Oh. I worked my tail off this weekend, y'all. My hands hurt. My hips hurt.
Johnny B. Good says, Doc.
Da,
Saxo 93
Gavarish
says,
Paruska?
Oh, you
Da?
start that, Chef Fry LOL.
What? I did. I'm telling you, I burnt in a fire pit this big around, okay? I burned down 2,000 pounds of brush that I had cut down out of those woods behind my parents' house. Getting that thinned down to where all of the underbrush is gone and I can turn it into a nice like woodland kind of retreat play area for kids and adults alike. But yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. Oh. But yeah, they hurt. Breaking sticks all day. What's up, Super 73? How's it going? Bum 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 bum. Where's the door? It's right here. Is that a piggy? That's a bait. No, it's a baby pig. Yeah, it's not a sheep. Baby pig. I see the curly tail. I am gonna grab that other stack of mossy. I'm gonna keep the stairs and stuff on me, just in case I want to add to some areas as I'm going through there. I don't need diorite because I'll get it off of the thing. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good with what we got. Yeah, this ought to be good to get us going. Sub, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate you. Heck yeah, man. Appreciate you. Welcome in. My name's Chef. I build historical recreations of things. So this is a very Mayan-inspired civilization that I'm working on. It does have a 1-to-1 scale recreation of the Great Ball Court from Chichen Itza. We're working on
Says, and he's dang good at it too.
Oh, thank you. It's a close to scaled recreation of the main cenote from Chichen Itza as well. The main temple is very heavily inspired from the temples of Tikal. This one is almost a straight recreation out of Chichen Itza as well. This is something that I'm working on from the city of Palenque. This is called the Palace of Palenque. And I'm just doing a small section of the palace just to kind of give the facade. And there's going to be a tower that stands behind that middle building there. Yeah. So yeah, this is what I do. All in hardcore vanilla Bedrock Minecraft. So vibrant visuals is a thing, and so with that, it's really brought the world to life. I also use a thing called Better Vibrant Visuals. It's a very slight tweak to Vibrant Visuals to add some more motion and some sparkle to the water. Yeah. And so now we're just going to kind of be chunking out some stone and replacing it with cobblestone. And I've still got my fortune pickaxe on me, so I'll be kind of self-replacing the cobblestone as we go along. Yeah. we're going pretty light through the main part of the wall with how much we're taking out. It's not a ton. Going light with it. Ah! Every now and again we'll do a, you know, like a chunk of 3 missing, that sort of thing. But much, much lighter than we did that, I think. Love history. Yeah, man. I just finished up. I play on an SMP called Rocket Craft, and we just finished up our 3rd season. Season 3 lasted almost 2 years, and I did. My theme was Hellenistic Egypt, so I used the works of the historian Appian to recreate a 1-to-1 scale rebuild of the Lighthouse of Alexandria. And in there used a lot of redstone and auto crafting. So auto crafting was a brand new thing when we started that season, and so that was kind of where we showcased all of our technology with auto crafting and stuff like that. Did a 1/3 scale recreation of the Great Carthage Harbor that I actually consider my Mona Lisa. That thing is absolutely nutty. And yeah, it's pretty rad. I really enjoyed doing that. So through here, Mel, is where I'm wanting to do the where the head comes out and is spewing out water. So I'm gonna again leave this whole section here just untouched, and we'll kind of go and just do what we got. So we need some of this. And some of this, and we are going to well, this track is deep. That one. Oh, come on. Huh! Got it. Got it. Yo, Knox, how's it going? Yeah, I see him. I think, but he's speaking in another language, so I'm just not going to respond until he realizes that I am speaking English and this is the only language that I speak. So it's all I can respond to. He'll figure it out or he won't. Oh, I have no idea. No desire to know. It's not worth my time. Ah! Missed. Whee! Hey. Oh, I see Mr. Boom Boom. No, 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 no. You get away from me, Mr. Boom Boom. This is what I got for you, mister. Get out of here. We don't like your kind, Mr. Boom Boom. Mr. Boom Boom. Oh, I need my coffee. I can't see any of what I just did from up here. Maybe with this guy we can. Oh, hey, look. So, Mel, I tell you one thing. It's just a regular bow. It's just a regular Power 5 bow. Eh. Um, I progress in this game very quickly as far as enchantments and stuff go. I don't care about netherite. Netherite's not worth risking a hardcore world for. Not until I'm done building in it. We've located a bastion, but I'm in no hurry. I don't even know if it's a treasure bastion, to be honest with you. But I mess with villagers pretty hardcore. Um, and so yeah, I'm able to just get enchantments and just make it quite a bit easier when you kind of know all the max enchantments and just kind of get them done, and then you've got a good XP farm like this. So this building is actually a gold farm as well, and so yeah, we can just we can miss the incinerator lever, but we can fix our stuff up anytime, day or night. There we go. Make that a little bit quieter. And so yeah, getting levels is super easy. Keeping all your gear up once you have a mending villager. You know, you just buy all the mending you need. That coupled with an enchanting table setup, good to go. Come on. He's playing hopscotch. Bloop. So yeah, I just incorporated the whole gold farm, a single portal gold farm into the architecture of the building. All of the sorting and auto crafting and stuff goes on down under here. And then the portal frame is buried in that piece of artwork on the roof of this temple. So in Tikal, the temples have these real tall tablet-looking structures on top of them that have art and stuff, and so I saw those and immediately thought, let's hide a gold farm in that, and that's what I did. It works great. I also love finding the things that break Minecraft, that break the rules. So there's a bubble column in this temple. It just doesn't have any water in it, so I don't need anything to hold it back. Because if you use powdered snow, you can make waterless bubble elevators. Get my sounds back here. Mm-hmm. And gold farm. So the auto crafters, I separate out the ingots and the nuggets, and then send them through auto crafters, and just turn everything into gold blocks. And so it puts out gold blocks, because eventually, one of the things that I'm going to build here is, let me turn my camera off for just 1 second. One of the things that I'm going to build here is a golden temple, kind of El Dorado esque, if you will, you know. And it'll be a big old temple, but I'm also going to turn off coordinates, because I want to see if people can find it. I'm going to do a scavenger hunt, if you will, like a series of riddles and clues and stuff like that that you have to solve in order to find this golden temple. But yeah. So that's a pretty simple gold farm designed by JC Plays. One giant single portal, and it works really well. Oh, ooh, my thummies. All right, I'm back. Are people on Kick awake? Are you guys awake? Oh, there's this. It's the remnants of the creeper.
Exo_Mel says, I'm here, but Hubs keeps calling every like 5 minutes with something else.
Oh, poor guy. Poor guy. There's that cave that we found digging this out.
Exo_Mel says, "'Tis a true Monday IOL."
Yeah. Yeah, so I was using my mom's car because why not? It's a Mercedes. It's an older Mercedes, but it's still a Mercedes, right? And so I was using her car this weekend, and like I pressure washed the front of her house and stuff like that, and cleaned it all up and whatnot while they were gone. And so like I had, and that was so I had the cars like I had my car stuffed up in the woods basically, and I had her car parked at the bottom of the driveway so that I could have room to do all that and some other projects and stuff that I was working on with like all the brush and everything like that. But we got so tired yesterday. We got in the car. We got all of our stuff together, and we just got in that car because that was the car that I saw as I'm walking out. So I just get in her car and we leave. She calls when they get back into town. She goes, well, so we noticed when we were like making the last turn before we turn into our neighborhood, right? I was like, why are we in Mimi's car? And he goes, oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, right on, Super. I didn't think there was an age for YouTube. Huh. Gimme. Gimme the block. Oh, come on. Oh, it's not gonna let me. Ah, come on! Hey, Terry, good morning. How are you? How was your weekend? Oh, I missed again. Lost Souls would be having a field day with me right now. Oh, it's danger time. Oh, I see a witch too. Let me get out of here. That is no town for Mr. Sheffrey. Witches are Mr. No town. Hey, what are you doing? Get out of here. That's what I get. That's what I get for not looking. Yeah, for sure. Always. I have played 0 minutes and 0 seconds of the Java version of this game. Okay. I want to... Really? Okay. Chicken? What are you doing? Scaring the crap out of me! Oh, man. That's no fun, Terry. Chicken's going for a swim. So, I want to add some shape to this diorite deposit. It's so thick. And so, what I'm thinking is that we slim it down on its face quite a bit. And bring it back up. So now it cuts down and it comes back up some. And then it terminates to that tip, and then we'll need to go down and pull some of it up, you know, from the bottom as well. This needs to be more stone though. And actually, let's do that. Okay. Doing better though? That's good. That is good. What? I did not place that there. Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. That poor chicken. Probably gonna have to take that chicken out. Oh, I just can't wait to see all the vines and glowberry and yes. Yes. Tiago, what are we what's the good luck? I don't really do luck. I make my own. But I do appreciate the gesture.
Exo_Mel says, I'm excited to decorate.
Yeah. So we need a bunch of we need clay placed and
Exo_Mel says, do we have glowberries yet?
Yeah. Yeah.
Courtney G says,
Yes.
Sparkling water, so pretty.
I know, isn't it? Why are we not getting any sparkles right now? It's just the sun. Where's the sun? Oh, we're gonna be getting sparkles soon. Oh no, it's going down. Never mind. Hey, I need to sleep this time so I don't get birds. We're a little bit a ways from sunset, but oh, got some sparkles over here. Oh yeah. By the fishing build. I love that. Pretty much single player, yeah. It's I play only with some people from my SMP.
Courtney G says, I hear a friend of yours.
Huh? Nuh-uh. But I do all of the building solo. Just I do my weird history thing, and there's areas for other players to build. We're a bit away from the nighttime. Whoop. Alrighty, Super 73, thanks for popping in. Thanks for the subscribe, as well as Josh. Is that Josh Allen as well? Yeah, appreciate you. I go live this time every day. Normally it's 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I had I had to go help my mom with something and take her car back to her this morning. So, yeah, normally I start a little bit earlier and go through the afternoon. Sometimes. Just depends. But have a fantastic rest of your day. Yeah, you too. You too. I appreciate you. Oh. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Courtney G says, "Are you really a dragon and never told us?"
I don't know where this stuff comes from out of my head. It just kind of happens. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. But yeah, clay needs to happen. And what was that? How did that diorite get up here? That's pretty crazy. How did it get up here? Okay. I don't get that one. I don't know. Ooh. He pulls the thought out of his head. Yeah. That was pretty cool. I liked that that bit of lore, how they could pull memories and put them into the panseer. Is that what it was called? I think panseer. I could be wrong. Totally, 100%, just for what it's worth. But I thought that was really cool. Like that was a neat thing that they thought of for the wizarding world. Oh, that's crazy shadow glitch. We're gonna leave this open. I'm gonna put some different lighting
Jonathan
into
P
here.
says, "Hi, I'm back."
Hi, back. I'm Chef. You knew it was gonna happen, didn't you? did you forget who you were watching?
John Abigood says, "You are G."
Yeah, like that. We'll do that one, and this one, and this one, and how about that one? And heck, we'll even do that one right there. Oh, we'll do that one and that one.
Sinister Lobo says, "More months."
Yo! What's up, Lobo? Look at that guy. How you doing, buddy?
Sinister Lobo says, "Wazwazu up." Exo_Mel says, "Hey Lobo." G says, "Hey Lobo."
I'm just plugging away at this hardcore.
Sinister Lobo says, "I'm good rushing work today. Got my first doctor's appointment for the baby."
So, you know, you hadn't officially
Sinister Lobo
told
says,
me that
"Correct."
yet. By the way, you big meanie.
Sinister Lobo says, "I didn't."
No.
Sinister Lobo says, "I said it in the neighbors chat. I only told y'all LOL."
Did you say it in that chat?
Courtney
Did you?
G says, "Wait, you having a baby Lobo?"
Yeah. Pretty rad.
Sinister Lobo says, "I barely told James."
Yeah. I'm making a cenote. Dug this out. Oh, I'm also misplacing blocks. Dug this. There was like a small kind of cave ravine
Courtney G
here.
says, "Congratulations, Lobo."
Yeah, dude, that's sick.
Sinister Lobo says, "I got the day off, so I'll be there all day on the 3rd."
Oh, nice. Nice.
Sinister Lobo says, "Thank you."
That'll be fun. So, I don't know if I'm gonna do this version of Demise. I did the whole, you know, how long can you survive thing myself. But I wasn't like restricting myself to any armor type or anything like that. And I mean, do I want to run around in copper armor? I don't think I do. I don't know. Mel, are you gonna do it? No, you can't. There's no killing anymore. Demise doesn't work like that anymore. There's no dead team, no alive team. It's just a matter of how long can you survive on your own merits with copper armor. That really despawned on my way over here. Wow. Wow. Hey, Lobo, cenote. Go have vines hanging down.
_Mel says, if there's no PvP, I suppose I'll give it a go.
Yeah, no PvP in this one. I did the front half of the palace in Palenque.
_Mel says, too many people give me a hard time otherwise.
Woo. I do, Lobo. I do.
For next season?
I do. I sure do. And it either will or will not have a church. One of the two. It's either going to or it's not going to have a church. One of the two. I'm making everybody wait.
Sinister Lobo says, that helps absolutely no one.
Exactly. Exactly.
Says LMAO. Kasreen Hopin says, at Nitwichef, grow your stream with
Gross.
AI chatbots.
Gross.
And help you gain.
That's so lame. I can't believe you admit that you do that. You admit BTS Reinhoppent. You admit that you do that? That's wild that you're solid enough to admit that you
_Mel says,
can't get followers any other way. The theme might include blocks. It might. It might. There might be some blocks placed. There will probably not be anywhere close to as many blocks placed in Season 4 as there was in Season 3. But I'm not ruling it out. I'm not ruling it out. I can't. I can't. It's certainly not going to be sand and sandstone. That I can promise. Oh no, you won't have to, Mel. You won't have to. Oh, Lobo. I can't wait for the first time that you tell us, dude, it peed on me. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Sinister Lobo says, LMAO.
My shadow.
Sinister Lobo says, don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Oh, it's a rite of passage, dude.
_Mel says, I got on in a red lobster.
Look at the sparkles in the
Lobo.
waves. In a red lobster. Look at the waves and the sparkles from the sun.
Sinister Lobo says, the water looks crazy.
Right? So cool. This place is looking freaking rad. I got the terraced gardens over here that still needs a build up on top of it. Froggy. Froggy! There's a lily pad there. Parkour! No! I think we can do that. We can do that. Ha! Oh, I don't think we can make that one. Maybe from here? No! No. Hello, Lily. How are you today? The ball court, though, Lobo. This is pretty cool. It's a huge court that this game was played on. So now this is they were different sizes, but the one in Chichen Itza was the largest that's been excavated, and so this is true to size. So this is because Steve is a real life human being, and this is true to size, 1-to-1 scale of the Great Ball Court.
Sinister Lobo says, "Where are the human sacrifices?"
Those generally take place up here. And that room hasn't been built out yet. That would usually take place here. But technically right now, well, it hadn't been used in a while, but...
Need a rolling head animation somehow, lol.
So down here you do have the zombification station. And there should be a villager behind here. Yep, I hear him. That does go down in this room.
Sinister Lobo says, "Should build Spanish ships on the coast also."
That's a really good idea, Lobo. So you're gonna join the hardcore world and then come and do that? You're gonna build those ships for me? I'll give you armor and totems. I'll give you everything you need. You just have to make it to this temple on your own merits. That's all you have to do. You just have to get here and bring me the block that I tell you to bring. That's it. That's all you'd have to do.
Instantly. Exo_Mel says, "If I can make it, you can Molo."
Oh, Mel. If only that were true. So like the Spanish ships we'd put out here. This is where they'd be. Could you imagine being a conquistador? Now these temples weren't this close to the ocean, but could you imagine pulling into this bay and seeing this huge stone temple on the horizon? It'd be crazy. Thinking that it's an uninhabited land.
Exo_Mel says, "Lobo has to bring you a lodestone."
He wouldn't. Nah, he wouldn't make it. Even with the new recipe, he wouldn't make it. There's no way. Lobo's lodestone. There's no way. That's funny. Is it just 4 iron and a piece of stone? Is that what it is now? Yeah. Needs lushness. Needs clay. I still would like to find a better lush cave and get some axolotls to put in there. That would be swell to have a bunch of axolotls running around in there. That'd be, yeah. And we could throw zombies in.
John Abigood says yes.
Throw zombies in and they'd get taken out. Or is it just fish that they take out? They'll take out zombies, won't they?
John Abigood says, I'm not too sure. Sinister Lobo says, drowns? Didn't you have mortal ones fighting?
I had an immortal glow squid.
Mr. Lobo says, immortal ones last season?
I had an immortal glow squid and an axolotl together that are in a never-ending battle. They are perpetually fighting each other.
Sinister Lobo
Welcome
says,
back, Super
oh,
73.
Right.
Yeah. So that was back when you could get immortal aquatic mobs for a very short amount of time during season 2. And so yeah, we made a bunch of immortal mobs, and yeah, so I took the glow squid and put him into a perpetual battle with an axolotl, because he can't die. But the axolotl is constantly trying to take him out, and there's just nothing he can do. It's just nothing he can do. Oh, that was an interesting display. I should have named that axolotl Sisyphus. It's very much like the task that Sisyphus was given. He had to push a boulder up a mountain and then roll it back down for eternity. That would suck. That would suck. I remember one of Red Bull's earlier commercials was Sisyphus.
Sinister Lobo says, who is getting his liver eaten by an eagle every day?
I don't remember. Who was that? I don't remember. But yeah, one of Red Bull's earlier commercials where they were the cartoons, the hand-drawn cartoons, basically. It was Sisyphus pushing a boulder up a mountain, and then somebody gave him a Red Bull, and it's just like, yeah, this is easy now. Who was that?
Mr. Lobo says, Prometheus for the whole 4 thing, lol.
Was it Prometheus?
Exo_Mel says, sorry, I'm just stinking around today. Keep
It's fine,
needing
Mel.
to do stuff.
It's fine. I'm just dinking around too. There was another azalea tree over here, and I was gonna kind of go explore that a little bit. Wait, what? Oh, I went to the wrong coordinates. So that's fine. It's just right over here. It's just right over here. Right there it is. Wasn't there a second? Yeah. No, there's not. That's just the edge of the biome right there, and it was looking green. Okay. Oh, look. Right there's another one. There is another one. Maybe this one's better. Keep trying to tell these guys that this is not digging straight down when you do it like this. Are you, Mel, in a place where you can sleep when it's time to?
Exo_Mel says, yes.
Heck yeah. I'm just trying to find this other lush cave, the other side of it, and see if it's bigger than... Oh, hello, there it is. And it definitely looks bigger.
M00tastic says, oh hi.
Hi! Well, you're here now. So I can introduce everybody to Gregory.
Exo_Mel says, ah, cute. Sinister Lobo says, he's OL Greg. Courtney G says, he's so adorable.
He is. He really is.
M00 Tastic says, I'm glad you love him.
Okay, so this definitely has a lot more clay. It's going to have the pink flowery thing. Whatever that thing's called, you know. That cannot get to me, right? Yeah, no, not at all. But what I'm not seeing...
Exo_Mel says, Spore Blossom.
Yeah, that thing. I'm not seeing water and axolotl. And it doesn't look like this looks like this corner is the only bit that's lush cave, unfortunately. That's kind of a bummer. Oh, right over his head. Again.
Sinister Lobo says, if you add water, can they spawn?
I don't know. I really don't know. Risk it for the biscuit. Woohoo! Huh. No. Ha! Sun coming over that swamp is crazy. Oh. Definitely want axolotls. And then we need a source of tropical fish to breed them, right? You gotta feed them tropical fish.
Exo_Mel says, yeah. No, I'm going the wrong way. It's this way. It's this way, Sheffrey. Meow. Good morning. Is it Biko?
This will never not be crazy to me. This generation right here. This looks right. Oh, I see it. Oh, I was just looking for a better lush cave that's got axolotls in it, because we need some of those. Definitely need some axolotls. Oi! It's almost coffee time. I'll let this cup get cold. Yeah, it's cold. It's not great. And just a little bit. Yes, Gregory is adorable. He's got these long arms. Dad? I thought you were coming back with milk. I thought you were bringing back blocks to repopulate our homeland. Where did you go? I don't know.
Exo_Mel says, the Enderman lives a sad life.
He does. He really does. He really does. Oh, goodness. Ah.
Exo_Mel says, my daddy gave me a name, and then he walked away.
And he walked away. My daddy gave me a name. Oh God. What was that band? Was that Everclear? Is that who that was? I don't remember. It's been a hot minute.
XO_Mel says, yeah.
Okay. This is cobbled deep slate. Squiggly block, got some of that. Bird poo, got some of that. Got it. Where did I put the rooted dirt?
XO_Mel says, I'm gonna have to get off the game, but it'll be in stream.
Okay.
Keep having to walk away and don't want to expire. I'll be back
Dude,
tomorrow.
for reals. Yeah. For reals. That is definitely an issue with hardcore. Definitely. Definitely. But glowberries should be somewhere. I was pretty sure we had some. Maybe we don't. I could have sworn I had some.
XO_Mel says, I haven't seen any.
Yeah, but you know me. I'll put stuff in.
XO_Mel says, I looked for selfish purposes, LOL.
Okay. I don't know why I would put glowberries in there, but you know. It's hard to know why I do some of the things that I do. Thanks for the follow, Black Frog. I guess we don't have glowberries. Well, we can go get those.
Black Frogie says, did you get all these materials here off?
Yeah. This is hardcore. So I do have some friends that play on the world a little bit, and they help me gather some materials, but for the most part, this is all me. Oh, I needed to stop at some water. I need a bucket of water. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye or tell a lie just to hurt you. No, Biko, I don't mind at all. Lurkers are welcome. But let's see, Black Frog. I do everything in this world on stream, including all of the.
I started a world yesterday and wondering what
Word.
I should do first.
There's a lot to do. There's a lot to do. It really just depends on what you're trying to achieve. Oh. Oh. My audio is glitching there for a second. Where's that other tree at? Right over here? Yeah. Whoop. Yeah, this is it. Don't take out my torches. I didn't want that to happen. Haunted duck. This is what I'm using. This is Vibrant Visuals, and I actually am using a pack called Better Vibrant Visuals as well. It adds some sparkle to the water as well as some movement to the water, so the water is like wavy and stuff. We are just here for glowberries. Let's make sure we don't get sniped off here. What? How did I miss him? That time. But I like Vibrant Visuals. I think that it's heavily dependent on like your hardware, you know, if that makes sense. So like you definitely need to have a pretty decent... Ah, I didn't get it. Oh, do I have to have shears? Do I have to have shears? I don't have to have them, do I? Okay, we got one. We got one. That's all we need. Right? Yeah, that's all we need. And we can bone meal it. Whee!
Exo_Mel says yes.
Yeah, that's Vibrant Visuals. That's what it is. Haunted duck. That's exactly what it is. So the only thing that is not vanilla is the pack that makes the water have motion to it. So you see how it has these like waves? And then it also sparkles the water. As far as I can tell, that's the only thing that Better Vibrant Visuals changes, is kind of the motion of the water and the sparkles. But everything else, like all of the light gradients and all of that, is all vanilla Minecraft, yeah. Yeah, that is what we are looking at. Oh! Made it. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It lowers your render distance down. So the maximum that you can do with Vibrant Visuals is 24, regardless of your hardware. So as with regular, fancy graphics, it is hardware dependent upon what you can do with your render distance. So they have a maximum for Bedrock, which is 96 chunks, and this machine is capable of 96 chunk render distance. It's not very playable. But it's great for like really cool, massive screenshots. So like if you have a really big world, a huge world, you can crank that up to 96. It takes a minute for all 96 chunks to render in, and then you can get some really epic screenshots that way. Um, I don't want to know what a machine that would cost that you could potentially play at 96 chunk render distance. It would be insane. It would be absolutely insane. If you don't have a graphics card, I don't know on a PC if you'll get vibrant visuals or not. I just don't know, because like Xbox, the new Xbox and PlayStations, they both can run vibrant visuals, but they both have GPUs inside of them, right? If I'm not mistaken, I'm not a the last console that I owned was a Super Nintendo when I was a kid. And so I don't know a ton about them, but I know a little bit, just as, and really that comes from my friends that play on consoles, which is why I chose Bedrock, is so that I could play with my friends, because just to, anyone can get their hands around a Switch, at the very least, to play some Bedrock, and so. But yeah, just talking with them, and just looking at some stuff online, it seems that they both have a GPU in them. Yeah, and so I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't know that. I do not. Teach, I don't think, has a GPU on his laptop. I wonder if he's able to turn it on. It'd be tomorrow before I'd find out, but I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. Yeah! Here we go. It's raining berries. Hallelujah. It's raining berries. Hallelujah. That was easy enough. There we go. Yeah, no worries at all, Honda Duck. Gorilla. I don't know what to call you. Gorilla? Hi. We'll just go with Gorilla. How you doing? Oh, it's almost night.
EXO_Mel says, Halle Berry.
It's Halle Berry. Oh my lord. So with the lush part, Mel, I'm thinking. This is just a grass cave, and then it goes up under. It leads up under the main temple, I guess. Somewhere, maybe. I don't know. If we chopped this down closer to water level, I don't know. I don't know where to do the lush part. I was thinking probably over here under this overhang, but that's not very big. It would be a very small kind of area for like having drip leaf and clay and that sort of stuff. Obviously, glowberries all around, hanging down and stuff. I sent you a really cool. I sent her a really cool inspiration video of this, and it was dramatic vine coverage around this entire cenote with a super dramatic overhang, and then the vines going all the way down to the water in like an almost perfect circle. It was amazing, so epic. Why do I have an That's my teaching assistant, Gregory. And now we also have Plushy Gregory! This was sent by a super fan. And it came
EXO_Mel says,
just the other day.
I've got ideas for sure.
But yeah, this is Gregory. He's my teaching assistant. Hey man, cheap labor is cheap labor. He works for dirt blocks. That's cheap. I got lots of dirt. And he still steals it. The jerk. Superstar.
Superstar.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Jonna B. Good says, he's a litter bug.
He's a litter bug. Yeah, if you take his levels from him, he'll drop whatever he stole from you. Well, then I'll let you get in here and start decorating then. I'm going to leave this dirt ring to walk around. And just do whatever you need to. I need to find axolotls, though. Like, for reals, y'all. We need 2 axolotls, and that's fine from there. And we can breed as many as we need.
EXO_Mel says, it'll decorate and we can tweak whatever you want.
Yeah. Nah! Can that even be done? Can you scoop water out of the lake while you're flying and then fly off? Do you think that's even possible? Oh no. FC25, how's it going? How's it going? Oh no, I remember. Okay, I remember where this was. Okay, no, this ain't it. No, I don't think it was here either. Nope, that's not where it was. I know we found a big one while we were mining, on our initial mining. And... But was it all the way down
Black
that we
Frogie
found
says,
it?
"Is this your job or a side activity?"
I don't work like most people do, Black Frog. I do... I do something a little bit different. What is this? What is that? I do a lot of side projects, side hustles and stuff like that. And then I do make a little bit of money from streaming, not a lot.
Black Frogie says,
but a little bit.
"Gambling?"
No, I work hard. I do mostly pressure washing, like driveways, houses. I can do soft washing houses and roofs as well. But mainly I'm a dad. And so like I take my kid to school every morning and pick him up in the afternoons, and he's with his mom every other week.
LMFAO gambling, that's funny.
I know. He's with his mom every other week, so I do get a little extra time. That's usually when I work, is when he's with his mom. I'll do all those side hustles and jobs and stuff like that. But the weeks that he's with me, I just take him to school, and I come home and I stream while he's in school, and then I go and pick him up. But yeah, it turned out that I generally... okay. I do stream every day, though. Just I kind of start my day out with a stream every morning, and hey, there's some unexposed tuff down here. Sweet. Or, exposed tuff that we can dig out. But I know that somewhere at the in this mine, I ran into a lush cave. Is this it? Nope. This must just be where I stopped, huh? I don't know where that lush cave is. I really don't. But I know I ran into one down here.
Black Frogie says, "Around what time in the morning?"
8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is my normal start time. If you're not in America, you can tell me what your GMT is, and I can work, because I'm GMT -5. So I'm 5 hours behind London. If you're not in America and know those time zones.
Black Frogie says,
It's 10:56.
Right now, 10:56 for me.
Same. AM. If it's AM, 10:56 AM, we're on the same time. But you could be in Western Australia or somewhere like in the Philippines and be 10:36 PM.
Johnny B. Good says, "Is the Discord open?"
It is not open, no. Are you having problems, Johnny? Jandra? It should be open for you.
Johnny B. Good says, "Oki en bien." Johnny B. Good says, "No, I was going to talk about the announcements."
We could try this one. We'll try this one. We'll see if it was down here. I don't think it was.
Jonna B. Good says, bots send out the notifications whenever you go live.
Oh, well, yeah, so people can join it to see those bots that make those posts, but there's no other interaction with the Discord. That's why I don't generally advertise it anymore.
Black Frogie says, it says you're offline.
It says I'm offline. On Discord? Or on Kick. Is Kick being goofy? It be like that sometimes.
Black Frogie says, I can't see stream.
Huh. That's interesting. I have no idea.
Black Frogie says, is it just me?
It might be. Kick is goofy, I promise you. I love it, but it's goofy. It has its quirks, that's for sure. I'll tell you though.
Jonna B. Good says, try restarting your app, Frogie.
Yeah, 'cause I'm seeing it.
Black Frogie says, I did.
It came up for me.
Black Frogie says, he'll try AGN. Jonna B. Good says, huh, it's working for me.
No, we want to go this way. Ah!
Black Frogie says, it'll try in a few minutes.
Yeah, it's up for me on my end. Whoa. Man, I was hopeful about this direction. I was hopeful for this direction. I am locked in. First day of fall, my goodness, Terry. Let me just make sure that's not school. No, we're good. Yeah, see, I didn't dig this tunnel. You know how I know? You know how I know I didn't dig this tunnel? If you've watched me long enough, you all know how I know that I didn't dig this tunnel.
Jonna B. Good says,
that's correct.
Aren't on the wall.
That is correct. Super Mush, how's it going? How's it going? I was indeed locked in.
John Abigood says right hand to be specific.
Left going in. Left going in, and that'll put him on the right going out. Okay. So there's cave above me. And I remember getting to the end of a tunnel and just breaking into a lush cave. And I remember this specifically because Lil was in the stream and wanted me to go explore. And I just don't do that if I don't need to get anything from that, you know? If I don't need to get anything from a lush cave, I don't go and explore it. There's no need for it. I should have, however, written down the coordinates and said, hey, there's a lush cave here at this coordinate. Ah! I hear more lava. Yeah. What did I do here? Was I just trying to get around that lava because it kept showing up? Good lord. There's a lot of tough down here for us to get. Okay.
Black Frogie says, it's working now, let's go.
Let's go. Oh my goodness. This is a maze I created. I hope I can find my way out. Look at all this stuff. I don't want to leave it. This ain't it. Man, I don't know where this place is. I just don't know, y'all.
Black Frogie says, the sun in my world deciphered. Do you know how to bring it back?
Sleep? No, I like Unless you set a game rule to like always night or something. Is that what you mean? Is it still light outside? There's just no sun rendering? Or it's just not becoming daytime. You may have set the game rule to be always night.
Exo_Mel says, mine does that sometimes.
Does it?
Black Froggy says, yeah.
That's wild. That actually has not ever happened to me.
Sometimes I gotta relog, and
Huh.
sometimes I just have to sleep.
And sometimes I just have to sleep, yeah. We'll try this one. Might as well. This ain't it. No, this ain't it. Parkour!
Black Froggy says, could it be that I have an older generation console?
I don't know. That could definitely lead to some things not happening correctly. But usually a relog will fix things like that. Usually. It's not an absolute. But it is a usually kind of thing. Huh. Huh. I heard some footsteps. There's lava above us. Ooh. Hmm. This isn't it. Because it was literally at the end of a tunnel. Hmm. It must have been at a, maybe it was at a different Y level. Oh, that's all I can think of. One of those tunnels at like 48 or something like that. Or not 48, but minus 16. Let's go find one of that tunnel system at minus 16 and look around a little bit, see if we can find it. Because I want to say it was a big lush cave when I looked into it. And should have all the things that we want. Was it not minus 60? Okay. We'll try this one. We'll try this one. That is not it. Is this more Iron Vein? I don't know. It's more tough, but this ain't what I'm looking for. Josh Allen, hello, hello. Not the school. I think this was us chasing an Iron Vein, maybe. Don't I have? Yes. Oh, we already looked here, didn't we? We already looked here. Did we not? We didn't go very far into here, so we'll go a little bit deeper into this level. Huh. Hmm. That ain't it. Keeps buzzing over here. I don't know. I don't know where this place was, y'all. I think we're gonna have to do it the hard way, which is just keep flying around in the overworld and digging down underneath azalea trees. I mean, oh, we looked here. What's this way? Oh. Okay. we go this way and try? Ooh, spooky. Spooky! Spooky! I typically will do that in dead ends. This is not a dead end, but it's also not a lush cave. Hmm. Yeah, I think it's gonna have to be the hard way. Bam, bam, banana. Let's go towards the rocket farm. Azalea tree. It can be hard to spot, especially in this fog. See if this is a thunderstorm. Can't see anything. Azalea tree, where are you? Please show yourself to me. bunch of clay right there.
Black Frogie says, he'll try to watch you, but I don't think I can because I have to go school, but today I'm sick.
Right on, Black Frog. Yeah, no worries. Well, you're welcome anytime that I am live. Definitely make sure those notifications are on, and I definitely go live on the weekends and in the evenings sometimes too, just kind of sporadically. But my guaranteed streams are the Monday through Friday mornings. While my kid's in school, I'm definitely going to be streaming. But then in the evening, like I said, sometimes on the weekends. I try to get a hardcore session on Sundays in the afternoon in, because I have a player that his days off are Sunday and Monday, but he's also in Alaska, so he's 4 hours behind me. So I mean, it's, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, so definitely not the only time I'm live. Sure would be nice to find a flowering azalea tree, though, I tell you that.
Black Frogie says, do you have a villager trading hall?
Yeah. Yeah, it's underneath my iron farm. There's Ace's house. It's in this temple right here. I went with very minimal villagers in the hardcore world, because it's so easy to just do a crazy trading hall. So in my SMP that this season 3 just ended on, I had a crazy librarian trading hall, because the Library of Alexandria, right? And I mean, it was nuts. It was like 57 villagers, librarians in that building. It was awesome, because I had every book, every tradable book in the game at its maximum level was each librarian's first trade. So like, even if it's Bane of Arthropods 4, that villager's first trade was Bane. His first book that he offered was Bane of Arthropods 4. And then we zombify and cure everyone, because we play on hard difficulty on the SMP, and then here it's hardcore, so the same rule would apply. But in hard or hardcore, you have a 100% chance of zombifying your villager and then curing him. The villagers don't just lose their levels most of the time like they do in normal. And I think it's a 100% chance that they lose their levels on easy. But yeah, I'm not 100% there. But I really pushed.
Black Frogie says, what about hard mode?
Hard is 100%. So the SMP that I play on is set to hard difficulty, and it's a 100% chance that your villager will turn into a zombie, and that you can cure him. And I do that here. I always do a 3 village setup when I'm setting up villagers. I just find it the most methodical and absolute method in doing it. So this is my zombie and curing station. So back here there is a villager. And so this is a village separately from the iron farm being its own village. And then also my villager breeder in this temple is its own village. So there are 3 villages in a line here. And so one underneath this temple, one underneath that one, and then one underneath the iron farm as well. Village. Village. And I got I broke the boundaries basically of like, how can I make sure that golems aren't spawning up here on this iron farm? And I mean, we counted it out block by block.
Do you have Swift Sneak on your pants?
Ah! Oh yeah. Can't live without it. Never leave home without it. Swift Sneak is critical for builders, for sure. It's so hard to build without it.
Black Frogie says, why don't you get netherite?
I don't really need it. And it's not worth losing my hardcore world over, considering I don't need it. I just don't need it. It doesn't really do anything for you. If you lose your gear in lava in hardcore, I don't care what it's made out of, you're not getting it back. Right? Right? If you swim in lava and lose all of your gear, you're not getting it back if you're in hardcore mode. It's gone. You're gone. The world is over. Right? You also get a little bit of extra knockback resistance with netherite. I don't care. There's no additional attack damage. Is there? I think there may be a little bit of extra attack damage on like the sword and the axe maybe, but you one shot everything with a fully maxed out diamond sword and a bow. Why you need it? Yeah, it's just not necessary. It's just truly not necessary. In the SMP, I would definitely have it, because you can just, you lose your levels, you just come right back and go get your stuff back, right? No big deal. You can't do that here, right?
M00 Tastic says, especially
Exactly.
Not in a hardcore world.
Exactly. It's not necessary. You don't have extra hit points with netherite armor. You are no tougher in the armor, so why? What's the point? But I don't see it. I just can't find it. Not for hardcore. Not when you don't come back. When you don't come back, it's a little bit different.
M00 Tastic says,
No, you don't.
Have extra
No, you don't get any extra HP. No. You get 10 hearts, it doesn't matter what you're wearing. You have 10 hearts. And there's no resistance that comes with it. It's none of that. Those are enchantments that make you tougher. The armor itself, it has more durability than diamond. So when I say durability, that means it can take more shots before it breaks. That's all that means. It can take more shots before it breaks than diamond can. It doesn't protect you from the damage from the sword any better than the diamond does. That's the enchantments. I need coffee. Do I? Should I? Every stream I stroll, if I'm scrolling through and I see a stream where somebody's got more than 10 hearts, bye. Not interested. Not interested in this creator. If you need extra hearts, I don't know what you're doing with your life. I just truly don't. Like I get for so like RL Craft is it? Which one is it? Yeah, RL Craft is like stupid hard. They made it stupid hard, right? Kind of a different story, kind of. I'm talking about you know who I'm talking about. It's those Java players with their mini maps and their go into creative fly mode.
Well, I have 69 hearts, so am I. Exo_Mel says, lol JK.
Man, I didn't. You're not even gonna do. I don't think this is possible. I'm gonna post these in the Discord, but my mom made a bunch of cute resin Halloween earrings. Yeah, no, I'll just post those in the Discord. She's selling those earrings for way too cheap. I'll call her in a minute. Actually, I should do that right now while I make coffee. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to take a short break, okay? I'm going to make a cup of coffee and call Mini Chef's mom real quick. So I'm going to bury my nose in the corner. I'm going to do... that. All right. I'm going to mute this and turn off my camera, and I'll be back in just a minute, guys.
Exo_Mel says, we can hear you. Exo_Mel says, for privacy.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me? Oh, she does say, oh, okay. How could you have heard me from the kitchen? Because I was just talking like at a normal volume. That's wild. So now she's not feeling very well. I'm gonna pick him up today. Let her get some rest and see if she can come out of it. Yeah.
Underscore Mel says, your voice carries LOL.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. You got a point. Yeah, it's almost dark. Let's do this. And then by the time this is fixed, it'll be time to sleep. Oh, I got my coffee though. Did you hear that Mini Chef is in trouble for not turning in his extra credit assignment? Because it's the second time now that he's done it. I just don't know if I'm am I not punishing him enough?
EXO underscore Mel says, LOL.
Yeah, I mean, like, I had made him stay inside for 2.5 days, and his favorite thing to do is to go outside and play. And he was so bored. It like each day, probably 5 times each day, he said, "Can we please go outside?" I'm like, "No. You're gonna sit in here and be bored." I even still let him watch TV, and he was still bored out of his mind. Like, you know? Parenting.
EXO underscore Mel says, my middle will do whatever she wants no matter the consequences.
Try and go outside when I've told you not to. How dare you?
EXO underscore Mel says, each kiddo is so different.
I dare you to go try and go outside after I've told you not to. I dare you. Guess what? We're getting a new deadbolt that takes a key on both sides. I don't spank. I don't believe in it. It works for some kids. It does. It works for some kids. It didn't work on me, and it doesn't work on neurodivergent people, really. It just doesn't.
Exo_Mel says, I thought I was more stubborn than her. She may be worse, lol.
Yeah. They say it's hard to tell who's more stubborn out of my father and I. Oh, he better turn that in, though. I tell you what, he gonna sit in his room with no TV or nothing tonight if he doesn't. He gonna read. He gonna read tonight. I finished this book, Dad. Read it again. What? You heard me. Because I'm not going to read the book to like come up with questions to see if he actually did it or not. That's not for me. So, I was talking about where to put the lush kind of side of this. So, I think definitely we could expand this area here. I was thinking about over there, but I don't know. I'd like it to be seen, but if we bring up this overhang some higher and then push it back some as well, we can create some more lush cave area up under here with the clay and all the, you know, drip leaves. And drip leaves can be around here as well, around the you know, where you come down. It's gonna look awesome. So I tell you what, since I do have to pick him up from school today and it's already close to noon, I was planning on probably going for about another hour, and I probably could, but I'm gonna get some stuff ready, because I pushed off all my weekend chores.
Mel says, I'm excited.
Yeah, it's gonna look awesome. I pushed off all my weekend chores because I just was like, I can get it taken care of, you know, when he goes back to his mom's. And just we stayed over at my mom's house most of the time and just got a lot of work done around her house. If I get a few more so this is the time of year where doing work like this is really one of the only times a year that it's comfortable to do that here in the Southeast, because it's just so bloody hot. In the spring, you only get a couple of weeks that are kind of on the cooler side, and then it just goes straight into full-blown 90% humidity, 90 to 100 degrees during the day, and you get no relief. But this time of year, we get a little bit longer of a period of somewhat cooler days. It's been in the high 80s still every day, but I really want to get some more work done over there and to get mulch spread out on. I've got a large area now cleared of brush, because you got to cut the brush and then it's got to die. I'm not on a farm. I can't just pile up a bunch of live brush, pour gasoline on it, and make a huge bonfire. It doesn't work like that. It's still in suburbia, right? There's no HOA or anything like that. There's no burn bans or anything, burn restrictions. They want you to have a live wet line, somewhere within reach of the fire. So that means a hose that's turned on, and you don't have to go to the building and turn the water on if you have an emergency. You just have to, they want you to have like a spray nozzle or something ready to go within reach of the fire, and we have that back there. So I didn't, whatever. But there's a huge area cleared out, and there's a hill that leads up to it, and I'm gonna cut in some stairs. I don't know what material I'm going to make the stairs out of, though.
EXO_Mel says, I gotta go finish teaching.
Awesome.
But he'll see you tomorrow.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some stuff done and get ready for him. But yeah, let's. I'm gonna try and do something tonight. I know Ace is off today, so hopefully me and him can get together here in a little while and play some games or something. Unknown dude. I do believe I remember somebody called Unknown. Yeah, I do believe so. Was it just Unknown before?
EXO_Mel says, I may be free this afternoon if I see y'all on.
Okay. Cool. Sounds good. All right. So, I'm going to go get some chores done. Going to call it a morning. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But until then, bye. Bye, everyone.